Hello everyone, it's 20 Italians, bringing you the first 20 with 20. The first game that we're going to play for this series is Ultimate General of Gettysburg. But you know what? I'm looking around. This needs a change. There we go. Isn't that better? I think it's better. Got my sergeant coat on. Got a good slouch hat going on. Let's get into the game. Hello everyone, here we are in the game. So we're going to be playing today Ultimate General Gettysburg. Now this came out, last year, late last year, I want to say. I could be totally wrong on that. Early supporter of it. I love this game a lot. Don't play it a lot. It's kind of in depth. Takes a little bit of time, but I'm really excited about it. So what we're first going to do is we're going to play as the Union side. Obviously, as you can see, I'm in my beautiful blue sergeant's coat. So we'll get right into the Union side. Now, in Ultimate General Gettysburg, it allows you to make it as difficult as you need to. You can go with as difficult and as aggressive an enemy as you want. So you can make it cunning but not very aggressive. You can make it risky but not very difficult enemy, or you could go all the way up to determined. Now, to start off, I'm just going to go with the balanced attack here. All right, let's get right into the fight here. All right, so we already had a crash before. Let's hope that it doesn't crash again. We are paused right now in the game. This game allows us to, even though you see stuff going, oh no, wait, we're not paused. Now we're paused. I was like, wait, that's not supposed to happen. So this game allows us to, it's all on the fly, all right? And it's expertly done. So let's zoom out here. Right now we're outside of Gettysburg. Buford and his cavalry with the Army of Potomac has met the lead elements of Ewell's Corps, the Third Corps, which is basically Heath's division right here. See, here's Heath's skirmishers. So we have Archer and Davis leading attack against a wildly outnumbered Union cav right now. Buford has vedettes, which are basically easy, smaller cav, if you want to call it that. He has two units of that, 175, 186 men. He also has Devon skirmishers, which are really dismounted cavalry. Every single one of these skirmishers, they're dismounted cav units. And they have one battery of artillery, Callis artillery. Right now, they first encounter the Confederate Army outside of Gettysburg on a ridge that's actually called McPherson's Ridge, as you can see right here. I don't need to say it's actually part of McPherson's farm. So we're going to start this again. Now, the whole point of this game, obviously, is to fight the Battle of Gettysburg. We can do different options with different units. We have a gauge up here that shows us who's winning, basically, and then we have victory points at strategic locations. So we are going to unpause it, and I'm going to, it's just clicking and dragging, moving around. So what I'm going to try to do is bring elements to bear on here. Now, Callis is firing into here. We also have, starting to see the fog of war back here, where they're bringing people up. Right now, we are just trying to hold the line because Buford knows that Reynolds and the First Corps of the Army of the Potomac is somewhere south of Gettysburg. Now, if you wonder why I keep on checking myself down in the lower right, is because I don't know if this is going to crash again, so I need to see if I'm still talking. You should be able to move the flank, which is what I'm doing, so better prevent a better front to the enemy. Now, if you couldn't tell, I am a Civil War reenactor, American Civil War reenactor, so I could give you all sorts of history. I have to make sure that we keep this within 20 minutes, but obviously we'll continue it if need be. The whole point of um, military tactics. So I got to have them fall back. Oh, no, they're retreating. All right, so I'm going to call up Gambles to hold over there. Cause them to fall back. We'll do a little sortie around here. The whole point was to get as many men to bear as possible on an enemy front. So we are just trying to hold the line, and they are taking that to. Ooh, they are getting really mixed up in that. No, I don't want them to move. I want them to hold. Hold. This is not going well. Where are they moving to? No, hold. No, that's not good. Come on. Why can't I move you the way I want you to? They're gonna have to fall back. I was trying to move their flank, but they just wasn't happening soon enough. All right, so now we're gonna move over here to the next ridge, which is where Gamble's skirmishers retreated to. Caliphs, I need to move Caliphs back, or else I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose it. Need them to hold. All right, so we got a nice defensive position here. Oh, okay, pause. So right here, 9:51 in the morning on July 2nd, General Wadsworth's division has arrived from the south. Well, it's going to. So this is the Iron Brigade. This is the lead element. I did enough to stall the Confederate Army outside of Gettysburg. So right now, the lead elements are coming up from the First Corps, led by John Reynolds. Just checking here. So you see Gambles needs to, I'm going to have him do an early fallback. Come on. Don't like that. Come on. There we go. Have Gambles do an early fallback. They are in, morale's really low. The Union morale in this is always very low. And that's actually more historical than anything. They had been defeated time and time again in the Eastern Theater of the War by this time. And they felt that the Army of Northern Virginia was almost invincible because they had much better generals than their own army. I just got to make them run. I got to make them retreat. Now we're spread out pretty thin. Devon fell back too far. But you see now Davis is repositioning because he realized he was too far in front, and that we took a defensive position up here. So this is what I was talking about. This game is just beautifully done. And so there's my units. And so it's really like a spiritual successor, but so much better than Sierra's mid 1990s game of Civil War Generals 2. I'm going to say it's 90s. I think it's 90s, 96, 98. Phenomenal. I have tried to broadcast it, but it's in such a low resolution that it kills anything. It just cannot be broadcast. So if someone has a way of doing that, of an old Windows 95 program being recorded, please do tell me. All right, so now we have our actual infantry brigades coming up, or yes, brigades. So the first one we have is 1,500 men under Cutler. Now Cutler's I'm going to send him around. If you're wondering what this big ditch was, it's an unfinished railroad track. And so what we're going to do is that I'm actually going to swing him over. I'm going to cut through these fields and come up here to support Devon, or really to take over from Devon's archers. And all I'm doing is clicking and dragging here. Ultimate General Gettysburg is on the Steam. So go ahead and check it out. It is a phenomenal game. I'm also going to bring up the Iron Brigade. Put them right here. Now this was in front of the Lutheran Seminary. The seminary is still there today, just as Penn College, which is now known as Gettysburg College, is there as well. Um, if you ever get a chance to go to Gettysburg, you need to go. Phenomenal place, well preserved. All of this land now is basically national park, national military park. It is wonderfully preserved. Now you see, we don't have all of it. We don't have the whole map on here. This is only north of Gettysburg. Well, this is only the first day, remember. There's 2 more scenarios. We still have the second day and the third day of the battle. So we'll be getting to those later. Checking up here on our ticker, we've managed to come to basically a good standstill very early in the game. That is great. That is what we want, because the more that we can limit the Confederates from taking the town, the best our chances are of succeeding. All right, now Caliph, I'm actually just going to tell him to turn around your battery. I can't do it. All right, I'm just kind of flip then. Oh, nope, just do a Yui. All right, Buford here. Buford, if you don't know what this is area of effect. This is his command area of effect. We can also group, sorry, what I'm checking is the time, because this is 20 with 20, and I don't want to go over 20 minutes. This is checking his area of effect here, that he can influence those that are within his group. Now, I can group them. I haven't grouped them. I don't usually group them. It's good for some things, but I don't always find it useful. So coming up soon after these 2 brigades will be Reynolds and his corps staff. All right, I think that's everything. Gamble's vedettes, if we scroll in here, they're kind of just hanging out. I'm going to send them on over here to hold down the Hagerstown Road. Actually, I want to have them bring them up here to the Herbst Farm. Now, if you see here, these are actual defensive positions from what I believe. That's why they have it there. The AI knows. Yes, the AI can see. It knows the variation in elevations, but I believe it also knows the defensive positions as well. Those give a defensive bonus. But don't hold me to that, and I'm sure the devs will tell me, no, that's not true at all. But it is good to think that way. And you see here, Davis, they are trying to flank around us. We should be expecting any moment another corps to come down from the north, which is basically was the Union's undoing. They couldn't get men fast enough to the north of the city on the first day. I'm actually going to have to... I don't want to run them, because running them really drops them around their condition. So you need to hold. You need to hold there. We're going to move the front. General Robinson has arrived soon. Oh, see, they went into line of battle too quickly. That's going to really slow them down. All right, I need to move Gamble skirmishers over more. They're taking forever to get over there. There's the Confederate battery. We're going to use the vedettes to run over there. Get over there. Where's Robinson's? So they're trying to turn it. They're going to try to come as far to their left, to the Union right as possible. So here's the vedettes coming, and not all of them made it somehow. There we go. See, Iron Brigade's coming into line, so I'm going to move the skirmishers over once again. Oh, they're taking forever to get over there. You can see their cover changing as they move, so that lets you know that, yes, the ground that they're in does affect where they're at. See, I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Sometimes, not usually. All right, Paul's. Now, Paul's I'm going to move up here to the north. You can see that they're trying to sweep over this way. So I'm going to move him through town, down the streets. Obviously, I don't want him walking through houses. That'll slow him down. streets, and we'll stop him here at the, is this the Chrisman's farm? Kitzman's farm. Kitzman, just checking. And then we have another brigade, which I can't move yet. Hasn't come onto the map totally. All right, so here you can see over here, Heath has brought the rest of his forces. The rebels now have a full division on the battlefield. We need to hold them until the rest of the First Corps arrives. That was the plan. Come on, give me access to these guys. What's going on up north? Cutler's still getting on the line. I'm actually going to move them here to where there's space. They're going to move into line of battle. You see that they were marching in column of fours. Column of fours was the easiest way to march an army at this time, as the roads were not very big, and so you marched 4 men across. That's what you see these units marching in right now. They're in a company. They're in a column of fours. So we have Paul and Baxter. I'm going to send Baxter straight through the town center. Push him up here. All right, so you see the Devons fighting, and they're doing a stalling tactic, I know. You see that Heath came over here, but that's okay. So I'm actually going to send both the vedettes up here. Let me change that so they come back. That did not do what I wanted it to. I wanted them to attack and come back. So Wainwright's coming with his artillery, and General Doubleday Division is coming in as well. Why is the First Corps all the way over there? That is not what I need. I'm actually going to send him over here. I don't know why he was so far out. I know the Iron Brigade's just down here, and you're thinking, what the heck's going on? There's Devon. Where did Gamble's go? Where's Gamble's vedettes? They break and run? Send them back to the McLean farm. Oh, look at all that beautiful, beautiful artillery. Is that not beautiful? All right, so we are having quite the devils to pay right now. That is for certain. That's exactly what General Buford told General Reynolds as he arrived with the Iron Brigade. Reynolds asked him, "How's it going, John?" And he replied, "The devil's to pay." All right, so let's bring Cutler's Brigade onto line. You see that they are massing their. You have Pettigrew, you have Archer, you have Davis. They are massing their men, and they outnumber us. If you can see their numbers, scrolling in. Pettigrew is coming through Archer's line with 2,500 men, and I only have to face him about 2,000. And they're getting shelled from, I need them to hold. They're getting shelled from the Confederate artillery. Now, that's First Corps. I need Paul to come up online as well. Baxter, I'm actually going to move. I'm going to hold him in reserve. And I'll move him to the college then later. And we will continue this at another time. So, thank you everyone for watching the first 20 with 20 here as we play Ultimate General Gettysburg. This thankfully recorded and should have recorded in 1080p, so hooray for that, finally getting a very nice video up. Until next time everyone, as always, good night and good luck.
Well, I'm no one's fool.